Greetings, everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, and actress. You may recognize me from the reality show Botched on the E! Network. Yeah, my name is now Rajee Botched Narinesingh. Well, I have been on season 2, 3, and 4, okay? But it's been a great blessing. I mean, one of the most fabulous things about it is that I've heard from so many wonderful supporters from all around the world, you know? So, I got something on my mind. As a trans woman, I would say for the majority of my life, I've dealt with people just being ignorant about how I am, like, you know, what I am, my way, you know, the way I am. Even as a little boy, like, from the age of 4, I remember people calling me faggot and sissy, like the kids in the neighborhood. And, you know, that's before me even getting into school. And then when I got into school, oh, honey, it got, like, relentless. The bullying was horrific. Because I wasn't acting the way a boy should act, you know? And so it's been, like, throughout my life, even as an adult, you know, you go places and people, you know, you run into people that they just look at you and they're like, you're just a big joke to them. You're so funny. You're so hilarious. Oh, look at that. So fucking funny. But let me tell you this. Let me be the first to tell you if you haven't heard it before. It's not funny. It's not a joke. It's real. Okay? LGBTQ people were here from the beginning, are here now, will continue to be here as long as the human race is here. Gay, lesbian, transgender people, gender fluid people will continue to be born. Now, I know a lot of you all watching this video has someone in your family, okay? Maybe a third cousin, an uncle, a great-great aunt, I don't know, someone in your family, or you know someone that is gay or lesbian or trans, or maybe you don't even know yet. They're just gender fluid, you know? Kind of like straddling the fence. Now, okay, I'm a mature trans woman. I've been around the block a number of times. And, you know, I guess a lot of people are thinking, well, you should be used to it. Yeah, pretty much I am. And, like, half the time I don't have time for the ignorance. Like, I just let shit roll off my back. Whatever. If you think I'm funny, have a good time. But I want to say to these people, like, have you looked at yourself in the fucking mirror today? Like, sometimes they're looking so raggedy. And, honey, I'm a joke. You're laughing. I'm hilarious to you. But I took time this morning to get myself together. All right? And you could probably pull my panties down and it would smell like roses. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I am very thorough with my grooming. Very thorough. And I want to say to them, like, did you clean your ass good this morning? Like, did you? I wonder if we had you pull down your underwear, how hygienic you would be. Let me stop. That's me just being a bitch. Oh my God. But no, you know, these type of people bring that side out in me. You know, it's like, you are just having like a good old time. I'm just so fucking funny to you. Like they're doing me a favor. Oh my God. And you know, it's many cultures around the world. A lot of LGBTQ people in places in the world now that are really dealing with some, like, major shit. Okay? It's like life and death. At least here in America, I'm in South Florida, USA. Things have gotten a lot better for the LGBTQ community. But we still have a long way to go. We still have our crap that we deal with. But yeah. So, you know, I think, like in many cultures, when you're going against the grain of, I guess, what society says gender should be, And especially like gay men that are really feminine, they get it a lot. Trans male to females get it a lot. It's something about being male and not being able to embrace your maleness that, like, a lot of people have a problem with. I guess it's like, well, like, you know, the world is, it's a man's world. Like, how dare you negate that? Like, you were born with being a male. You should be embracing it. You know, I don't know. But, and also, like, gender fluid. Like, when people aren't able to label you, what gender you are, a lot of people get very uncomfortable with that. Even in our community, I've seen it. And I remember when I was living trans. I'm living trans now. When I was living androgynously, for a number of years, I did that. And people were, like, extremely uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck is that? What the, you know, what the fucking freak? You know, really? I mean, now, like, at least in most cases when people see me, they see, even if they know I'm transgender, like, I've chosen a role in society, and they tend to be a little more comfortable with that. But, you know, I still get it from time to time. And one of the most, well, there's many radical cultures around the world that are, like, really against the LGBTQ and don't understand it, and they're very ignorant about it. I remember being in Trinidad, like, growing up, my parents would take my sister and I every couple years to visit our family on my father's side. And I remember walking down the road in the village, and not so much my family, I'm sure they were questioning, but not so much them, but like other people in the village. You could see them making their comments and stuff, and all those slangs. What did they say? Auntie man and bulla man. Yeah, Auntie man, bulla man, and oh, there's a lot of different slangs, but yeah, I remember the smirks and, like, the whispers and the little comments. Meanwhile, some of the boys were trying to get me to go into the sugarcane field because they wanted me to put it in my mouth, deep in my mouth. They wanted me to put it in my mouth, deep in my mouth. But I was respectable, okay? I didn't. And anyway, in a community like that, you could do something, and by the time you get back to your grandmother's house, she knows about it. She knows exactly what you did, the time you did it. But no, I was too scared to go into the sugarcane fields. But yeah, so, you know, even culturally, on so many different levels, gender is so important, I think, when it comes to culture, all cultures. And it plays a very, very important role. And when you're someone that isn't, like, you're kind of straddling the fence or in the middle, or you're gender fluid, whatever you want to call it, you push a lot of buttons with people, and people can get very uncomfortable with it. So I've experienced it even in Philly and Mount Airy and in the neighborhood that I grew up. I mean, God, just, you know, as many times as I was called faggot growing up, I mean, that should have been my fucking middle name. Rajee Faggot Narinesingh. But yeah, what I was saying is, one of the most radical cultures, I think a lot of people know this, are the Jamaicans. The Jamaican cultures when it comes to gay, you know, and trans and all of that. Now, I have Jamaican friends. My neighbor in the front, she's Jamaican. She's actually a Jamaican pastor. Oh my God, she's been so beautiful with me. Her and I, we get along well. Let me knock on some wood. Thank you, God. Because I'm a good-hearted person. I do mean well. And I just wish, like, everyone would be able to see my light. But I guess some people can't take the light. Anyway, yeah, so she's great. And, like, even, like, she has a church here in Hollywood, Florida, here in the USA. And I met people from a church. A lot of them very nice, seem to be very nice. Some of her family members and all. And she's even cooked for me. Oh, my God, some of that. Oh, that escovitch fish, oh, with the onions and pepper, oh, delicious. Anyone that knows me knows I love to eat honey. Yeah, so, and you know, I've done things. I've taken like food to her, and like when her grandkids are here visiting, I'll take donuts or get pizza and stuff like that. So, very neighborly type of situation. Like I said, I have a number of Jamaican friends. Even at my spiritual center, there's a really nice lady. We've been friends for a while. But when I tell you, sometimes the Jamaicans can be so radical. Oh yeah, the butty boy, rascal, the bumble claw. There's a Jamaican Patty place next to the roti shop that I go to. Roti shop is Elsie's Roti Shop. Oh, here in South Florida, delicious food. And like 2 doors down is the Jamaican Patty place. So one time, my aunt and I, we went to Elsie's to get some roti, have some Indo-Trinidadian food. And when we were coming out, my aunt said, you want to go get some patties. So me knowing it's a Jamaican place, I looked at her, I said, you know, I don't think I'm going to go in. She's like, well, I'll go in. And, well, do you want some? So I said, you can get me a couple, you know. So I walked to my car. Now, my car was parked in front of, like, across the little, like, drive way part. But then there's parking, but it was, like, in front of the store, the Jamaican Patty store. So my aunt goes in. She's getting the patties. So when she comes out, she's, like, shaking her head at me. So they didn't know that she was with me. So when she went in, they had seen me by the car, and she said, oh, they just had a field day talking all kind of crap about me. Now, they're saying all this in front of her. They don't know that she's with me, that we're connected. She didn't say a word. She's just there listening. But she came out and she told me, and I said, oh, my God, so typical. So fucking typical. Come from Yard and want to come over here. And listen, if that shit goes on in Yard, you keep it over there. You're in America, and we do have rights now. So keep your mouth shut or go back to Yard. All right? Go back to Yard. No, but, you know, so anyway, time went on, and I think they probably saw her coming over, so they had egg in their face. They probably felt like shit. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, so as time went on, one day I had gone to Elsie's and I was coming out. I'm like, damn, they have some good vegetable Jamaican patties. They have chicken, they have beef. They used to do, I think at one time, the lobster and the shrimp. But they have some good vegetables. Well, anyway, I wanted a patty. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going in there. So I went in there and the lady, she said, hello, very older Jamaican lady. She was very nice to me. And so that was the beginning of me going there, like starting to go there. And usually she's there and, you know, she's been very, very nice, very cordial. But as time went on, got a lot more friendlier and nicer with me. And so today, I paid a visit to Elsie. So coming out, I was like, oh, let me stop at the Jamaican Patty place. So there's one of the workers, a guy, Jamaican guy, was outside, so he saw me coming. So he had some box in his hand, so he starts running in the store, and I'm coming like behind him. And there's people in the store, and he made some derogatory comment, and they're all like looking, and he ran to the back. And when I walked in, they're all like looking at me now, and you could feel the energy. You know, like they're doing me a fucking favor. You know, I'm patronizing your business. Okay, I'm spending my money. You're not saying, oh no, take the food. We don't want your transsexual money, are you? You're taking my money. You're taking my fucking money. So anyway, I walk in. So the lady, she's like, oh, hi, dear. You know, she was trying to But I kind of ran in after, like, oh yeah, I said, I see he's running. I guess he's scared. That's what I said. So then she like kind of laughed it off, and she's like, how you doing, there? You know, trying to smooth it over. And then, you know, these other, I don't know if they were connected to the owners or what, but there were a few other people, and they're looking. Now, the one lady that was standing there, she smiled. She was nice. I think her husband was there, her boyfriend, and, you know, he's just giving me the look, like, the, you know, up and down, like, you know, what the hell is that type thing. I'm like, bitch, a human fucking being. And I wanted to say, if you all knew the Jamaican dick that I have had, oh, honey. Oh, yeah, the Jamaicans come here too, honey. They come to my yard. Uh-huh. Yeah, black Jamaicans, mixed Jamaicans, Chinese Jamaicans, Indian Jamaicans. I'm the United Nations. Now, don't call me a whore. Because as a trans woman, you know, we're all looking for that love, that special guy. But see, the problem is, the men want to be with us. They want to have fun. You know, but what they do is they sexualize us. You know, we're fetishized. So they just want to leave their worlds and come over to ours for a little bit. But then they run back to theirs, and we don't have anyone that, like, is usually consistently there. So then we're left to look for love. And then there's this 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to the next to the next to the next. Wow, I've lost count. Oh, but a lot of them come back. It's just that, you know, it's not a, I would say, like a constant, secure type thing. So, before you know it, like, you're... Okay, I'm gonna stop making excuses, but don't call me a slut. Maybe it's that I'm so much woman, honey. I'm a lot of woman with a surprise. A medium surprise. I'm not gonna say a big surprise. That I need more than one man. There's not anyone man enough to handle all of this. I gotta have a variety. But yeah, so I wanted to say, honey, if you all knew the Jamaican men that have come to see me and the things they've done with me. Yeah, and then they want to go out in the street and put on all this bullshit. Batty boy, and I better not hear any of my fucking Jamaican boyfriends say that shit. I better not hear that, because you can't call me faggot in the daytime and then come knocking on my window at night. No, I have my morals. And this is another thing. It kills me, even from young. I remember the boys in the neighborhood like holding their shit like, oh shit, get away. Who the fuck told you I want your stinky dick? Who the fuck? It's like they think we're so desperate that we'll take anything we can get. No, we have standards. We have standards, honey. And that Jamaican guy that ran in the back, I want to say, listen, I don't want your rusty, stinky, black Jamaican ass. I don't want it. And even if you were the last man on the planet, I wouldn't want it. I'd have to go and get a dildo. I don't even like those. No, I can't stand them. I like the real thing. The dildos are too rubbery. Oh, I don't like that feeling. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. But anyway, I didn't. I played nice, and I went on and I did what I got what I wanted, and I told everyone have a good day and stuff. Well, Lord knows what they were saying after I left. Lord knows. I swear, they're fucking self-righteous asses. They walk around, so many of them, like their shit don't stink. I mean, I wanted to say to the guy, I was like, how many pussies have your dick been in? How many pussies are you fucking? And you probably want to condemn me to hell, judge me to hell, send me to hell, because I'm the sinner. But what you do, oh, it's okay. My sins aren't as bad, but that transsexual, oh, jeez. Oh, that's like the worst. She's really going to hell. kiss my motherfucking ass. That's all I gotta say. Kiss my ass. I'm doing me, and I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I've been through, yes, I've been through a lot. I've gotten my ass beat. I've been called all the names. It never changed me. It's not. Because this is natural of me. This is who I am. This is my natural state. So that thing about, oh, that's unnatural. Well, yeah, maybe it's not natural for you. But what's natural for you isn't necessarily natural for me. Vice versa. Oh, my Lord. They kill me. They kill me. Oh, yeah, I've had a Rasta, too. Yeah, don't worry. He was clean. His dreads were really clean. Oh, I'm not playing any of that, honey. That's one thing I'm really, really, like I would say adamant about. You have to come with good hygiene, okay? If you don't have good hygiene, honey, I do not want you. Give me the metrosexuals. Give me all the, honey, I want them groomed well, okay? Smelling good. Yeah, breath too. Don't come up here smelling. I don't want your breath smelling like oxtails, honey. But I wanted to go back, and it was, so I guess you pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? You pick and choose your battles because, for whatever reason, in that moment, I wanted to say a lot of things, but I didn't. I just made nice. And my thing to you all that are watching this video, anyone that's watching the video, is like, why can't we all get along? Why can't we get along? Listen, let's live and let live. All right? The world would be so much more peaceful if people would just let people live. I'm not hurting anyone. Anything that I've done, any alterations, it's all been done to me. I'm not out there murdering, raping, stealing. I'm not doing that. So come on. Maybe I should go to Yard. Oh, go to Kingston. Can you imagine me in Kingston walking around with my sexy ass? Oh, Lord, I'd be lucky if I make it back to America. They stone me and then go to church and think they did a good thing. And then I just tell them, my last dying words would be, I'll meet you in hell. You know what? It could go on and on. And like I said, a friend of mine, one of my good friends from growing up, and I'm just going to say this and I'm going to go. Because I'm getting a little hungry now after all of this. But, a friend of mine, and he's gay. And we were talking, and we were saying, it's so funny how, like, a lot of people have this attitude, like, they can fucking disrespect you. Like, even kids. We were in our, like, probably mid-20s. And he had an incident in Philly where he was walking down the street. He was going to visit some family. And this little kid yelled out the door, faggot to him, okay? Now, he's 24 or 25. The kid must have been like 6 or 7. And he's yelling out faggot at him. And, it was like, he said, they just think that they can, even the children. But you know what? I blame the adults. Because it's the adults. They learn it. Hatred is taught. And the adults, they're the ones that are solidifying that. They're the ones that are co-signing on that. When that little boy yelled out faggot, his daddy was probably there laughing, telling him to do it. I put this woman in our place once. This was like about a year ago. I was in the store and her little boy, she was there with her 2 or 3 kids. And I walked by and they were in the way. And I said, excuse me. And the boy started laughing. He's like, ew, you're ugly. You so fucking. You so. Not fucking. He just said, you're so ugly. Ew. Now the mom, she's not saying nothing. She's looking at stuff. Not saying a word. I guess she thought it was funny. He kept on. I turned around and I said, listen, have some respect, little boy. Then Mama wants to get, now Mama wants to get in my face. Excuse me, this is my child. I said, yeah, and you need to be acting like a mother and telling him to behave himself. Don't fuck with me, bitch. Your child is sitting there or standing there disrespecting me, calling me, and I didn't say anything at first, but he kept on and on. And I know you heard. I know you're hearing him, bitch. And you're probably co-signing on it and thinking it's funny inside. So yeah, that's right. I told your little boy to behave himself and have some respect for adults. You got a problem with that? Do you have a problem with that, bitch? And I told her, when your little boy grows up and he becomes a criminal and he ends up in prison, I wish you well with that. Fuck you. Yeah, that's right. I told your child something. You needed to shut your motherfucking child's mouth up. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to calm down now. I vented. I'm back to the Rajee, the normal Rajee. Hi, everyone. No, listen, we're all human. And, you know, even me, I try to stay positive and everything. But I have my moments, folks. I mean, there's people that just really, really take me there. Okay. So on that note, hashtag United Global Family. Come on. Say it with me. Hashtag United Global Family. Because when it's all said and done, we are all divinely connected. We're all here on the planet living this human experience. Love, peace, and blessings, y'all. Put it in my mouth, in my motherfucking mouth.